Hi everybody, Psychic Tori Hartman here, and I got a question from Tracy which I am going to answer for you. And the question that she wrote in to me was, Tori, lately I'm unable to attract prosperity. When will this change? And what I want to say energetically about prosperity, Tracy, and I think this is such a great question because it's universal for many of us. You know, money has certain energy flows and patterns, and there are times in our life anyway when we are purging, so we're getting rid of things and pushing things away from us. And I feel for you this has been part of that. The other thing I want to say to you that's very important is that in order to attract money, we have to expand our capacity to receive. Think about that for a minute. It's like, I use this analogy a lot, like if I took a hose and I said to you, you know what, I want a pool in my backyard. And I went and I got the hose and I turned it on and I just flooded my yard. You'd think I was crazy because, well, that's not going to make you a pool. Well, the point is that the water, like money, has to go somewhere. And so if you don't have a container for that water, just like a container for money, it's very hard to sustain it. So you can attract it, but you may not be able to use it in a way that's going to support you. So I'd like to take a look more specifically at what's going on with you. And I think what happens too when I pull a few cards, we're going to take a look at darkness, dawn, and light. And that's how I like to do it. The darkness is your subconscious. Your dawn is what's just coming up over the horizon. And then the light is the highest calling of this particular reading, if you will. So the first thing I want to say is that I pulled these three cards. I pulled isolation, which is in the blue family, so it's communication. And it's very much, this has been a solo journey for you. I have to tell you, I feel your exhaustion. I feel that you've been very tired through this. I feel like there's been a lot of work that you've taken on your own. And I want to say that one of the more important things about this is that it also is, in the fable of Sapphire's Blue, he's ready. In that fable, he talks about being ready for whatever's coming. It's a question of you stepping out. It's very important that you get out of that phase of putting material out, but now putting yourself out. You see, because then you'll be more visible to the money that you're looking to attract in. The second thing I want to say, when I look at your second card, it's the soulmate card, but it's called, it's actually, the fable is called Righteous Raspberry that it's based on. And what's interesting about this is that it's a whole new way of developing yourself. The red chakra in particular is our foundation. It's what we're sourcing our energy from and what we're getting our energy from. So when I look at red for you, this is really, soulmate is about I would say redoing the way you communicate and doing it in such a way that's going to support you and help you really create a foundation of sincerity in your life and people that you can communicate with honestly. And believe me, that's going to be so much better than what you had before, because I really feel this kind of mode of communicating what you need and not getting any response. And it's because what you were putting out with blue was that I don't need you. You see, your throat chakra, the communication, and then the energy of like having to rebuild. Now, when I look at the fable of Wolf of White Light, the final card here, which is instinct, this is the seventh chakra. It is the card of instinct. So what that tells me is you're on the right track. Follow your instinct in these next, I want to say about 6 weeks. I feel that an offer is going to come your way, and when it does, it's going to take your business in an entirely different way. Your job is to be prepared when it comes and be willing to say yes. Be a yes for interesting opportunities, and I think things will turn around for you pretty quickly. And for those of you who are interested, you can submit a question right here to This Lady Loves, and if you send it on in, I may pick your question and pull a couple cards for you. Take care.